Waiting for the stream to switch. Not sure what the holdup is. Seems like it should have switched by now. Oh, yeah. Ah, there we are. Okay. So today I'm going to be working on a cover thing that Shale sent me. And we'll be doing some things with it. Let's see what we've got. Minimize that and get this up. And check the volume on this. Let's solo this drum track here that he sent. Okay. So you guys should be able to hear everything, so that's good. Okay. And we got the Twitch chat there. Okay, cool. So let's see. It's in 6.8. I imported his MIDI. He's got strums, drums, guitars, type 1. It looks like that's going to be bass. So let's put this up here next to, let's put that next to the bass, because those two, yeah. Well, maybe those go together. Maybe he just turned it off during the other part. Looks like he did. Then we have some guitars. That looks like that's going to be the strums. So let's drag that guy up there next to it. I did not assign these MIDI tracks to any synths yet, so I won't be able to hear them. I'm probably going to throw away most of the stuff anyway, because he already did a mix using these parts, so I'm going to do a mix using different parts, as opposed to just reusing the same things. Okay. The drums are going to go... Session drummer, let's put you... Let's actually get that up at the top. We've got he's got 4 vocal tracks. Or more. I'm going to get everything in order before we start really working on things. Drums, okay. So he's got this session drummer track. Then each of these, this is the MIDI that resulted in this. And for some reason, I guess he needed something to record to on the first half, so he did those there. And then on the second half, he actually has them making sound. It looks like the vocals are complete takes all the way through. I'm going to take... Let's have a look at this. I'll bet... Yeah, that's probably the last take he did. So I think I'm going to move that to the top. And the last take may not be necessarily be the best of the takes, but frequently that will be the case, because you usually stop once you're happy. I want drums, then I want bass. Looks like he used Cthulhu synth for the bass. We have a whole bunch of vocals. Gets type. I'm not sure what that is. What do you correspond to? Looks like these two guys go together. That looks like... both of these. Okay. Still learning how all this stuff works. I'm not sure exactly how Cakewalk chooses the track colors and all that. It's decided to make some interesting choices for me here. I was sequencing some other stuff the other day and was starting to get back a little bit into the flow of how Cakewalk sequencing works, which was nice because I started to kind of remember why I liked doing MIDI sequencing in Cakewalk. Let's look at this last take vocals real quick. It's a lot of noise there. Let's see what we look at what kind of processing we might want to do. Yeah, so we're definitely going to want there we go. And does the Pro channel we got reverb, console emulator. Got the EQ and a compressor built in on the Pro channel. I was thinking it had a gate, but it doesn't look like it. That's okay. Grab this Sonitus gate here. And what we're going to do, let me find a soft spot here where there's not a lot of noise going on. At the beginning, we'll do right before he starts singing. We'll just do, yeah, this, leave that measure and a half. And then if you click here, I'll automatically set the loop. Let's get rid of the guitar there. Okay, so we hear all of that action going on. And what we're looking for is this is the level of his background noise. You notice if I just take this gate sensitivity, the threshold, push that right up above his noise level. That now depth, what that does is that the way this is working is the noise gate is just taking the volume down whenever he's not talking. So whenever he's not singing. So we can use this to adjust how much it's going to turn it down. Now let's go a little listen here. You can see that we've got our threshold set above the noise floor. You can change the low cut and high cut on this one too. I think what we want here, yeah, we want normal. So now what we need is a section where he's singing and he has some pauses. So let's look at this couple of measures here.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Drink up, baby, stay up all night.
And let's turn that down because that's causing me some issues there.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night.
Apparently I cannot. Let's see if we can get the. For some reason it's wanting to play the Cakewalk stuff through there, even though it's muted. Oh, you know what? There we go. That should take care of it. There's some little off-screen shenanigans that needed to get taken care of.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Drink up, baby, stay up all night.
There we go.
Drink up, baby.
You guys should have a cleaner source there. So the attack.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Drink up, baby, stay up all night.
Now we can give this a little bit of a look ahead so it can know ahead of time when there's some volume coming up, so it's not doing it strictly in real time.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Drink.
Okay, we want it to open. Can you draw on it? That would be cool. And make sure it stays open for a time there.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't. Drink.
Okay, let's get that attack a little sharper. Let's get the hold a little bit longer. Make sure that it isn't just cutting it off super quick. But we do want it to be a sharp cutoff.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't, but you might. The potential. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now. Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay. And drive them away. The image is stuck in your head. The people you've been before. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now. Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay. And drive them away. The image is stuck in your head. The people you've been before that you don't. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, you won't, but you might.
And it sounds a little bit artificial, a little weird sounding because of some kind of heavy-handed processing. He's got a lot of stuff going on. It sounds like he might, I don't know if it's reverb or if it's just the room he was in. Man, let's go back to the beginning here and see what we got. Yeah, we got to get that threshold down because there's going to be all kinds of noise.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. With the things you can do, You won't, but you might.
Now, see how it's really dropping down precipitously. If we can get that release a little longer and the hold, that'll force it to turn the volume down not quite so quickly.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up.
There we go. Now it's got a little more natural tail to it. So we can hear him kind of coming down off of that. And let's see here. The Pro channel has the EQ. It sounds like his EQing is probably pretty good. I shouldn't need to do a lot.
Things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now. Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay and drive them away. The image is stuck in your head. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still. Drink up, baby, and look at the stars. I'll kiss you again between the bars where I'm seeing you there with your hands in the air, waiting to finally be caught. Drink up one more time and I'll make you mine, keep you apart. Deep in my heart, separate from the rest, where I like you the best. Keep the things you forgot. The people you've been before that you don't want.
Now, this is a thing. I'm using a little compression just to keep his voice up above everything. Of course, right now nothing is there, so I'm not going to get too into the weeds with this, but this compressor that's built in here has a dry-wet mix, which is nice because a lot of times what you'll do is run a vocal track twice and use parallel compression, either leaving one track completely dry or in one processed, or running a mix of one more compressed and the other less compressed. It's a good way to get your dynamics under control, but without completely killing them. In this case, you can use this mix. Right now, I'm not getting real heavy-handed with the compression, so I'm just knocking the peaks down a little bit so it all stays kind of under control.
Things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make.
And let's
Drink
see here.
up with me now.
Yeah,
forget all about the pressure of.
Stop playing there. And what we need to do now is, I don't know this song at all, so that's going to be an interesting thing to do. If we look at it, I can probably figure out the chords just based on that. Whether I can do it faster that way or by ear is a whole other thing. Let's take a look at his bass here. I think what I might start doing here is we'll ignore the bass and we're going to ignore his drums. Let's see what we got. I want to hear that. No, I don't. I want to hear this one.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with...
Okay, so what I need to do with this... now here's the thing. I know that I can insert an instrument track and then drag the MIDI to it, and I know I could add a VST rack and route to that, but what I'm wondering is, can I just turn this MIDI track into an instrument track? Can I convert that? Make instrument track. That's a handy feature. I'm glad they added that. Making an instrument track requires that a single audio and MIDI track are assigned to the same synth. Okay, so I have to first okay, track 4, and assuming I'm going to need to that seems like more work than it needs to be when I could just do this. Insert an instrument, and let's go for now with expand. So the cheating way to do that is just, I've created my expand synth wherever it decided to put it. It decided to put it at the bottom. Okay. Still feel really awkward with every single thing I do in this. It'll get there. So I can just take this and just drag it up to that track. And then I can just get rid of this track. Delete track. There we go. And I'm going to mute his bass. And I thought that it had notes. There are notes. Why am I not hearing notes play? Okay, let's come to this. Because what do I have soloed? Let's just get rid of everything that was soloed. There we go. Where are those other vocals? Let's mute them. I'm going to have to work on learning to navigate those things better. And he uses, let's see what the bass line is like in there. What else is making sound? Session drummer shouldn't be making sound. It is. Why? Did it just automatically route everything to that synth as soon as I made a synth? It seems less than ideal. Sure did. Interesting. Okay. So for some reason it decided to route every MIDI track to this synthesizer. It's more helpful than you need to be, Cakewalk. Okay, so let's...
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be, that you'll...
Okay. I think this is probably the only thing I'm going to keep from the original arrangement that he did. And I'm going to change that to strings.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might.
It's interesting.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be.
It's playing the wrong notes. Let's mute the vocals there. That doesn't sound anything like that. The interesting thing is neither do any of the other MIDI tracks. None of those sound anything like the bass that he's got here. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to throw all of that out. What I need to do then is, I don't really care about this one. Don't really care about that track anymore. I don't care about this bass track at all. I'm actually just seeing what all these options are right now. Okay, we'll delete those. I'm going to use this to find out what the chords are. This, I got to figure out how, like how do I, like they're all selected. I want it to do that on all of them like it does in Cubase, but it doesn't do that in Cakewalk. Okay, so the strums, which is the same as this. Super useful tool right there. Use that. Alright, so I'm going to need a guitar. And I'm going to need my amp to warm up for a second. Well, that's new. Okay. My power cable was not plugged into the amplifier. That'll make the amplifier not work. Oh man, let's get this. Unfortunately, you're only going to hear that on the left. You know what? I can down mix that for you. There we go. so bright? Why is it so bright? That should do. I just need to be able to work with it. Okay, so let's start right on the dot there. It does start right on the dot there. Okay, so it starts off with one chord just rolling around for a while. Let's, I'm curious. Since I haven't messed with Cakewalk in quite some time, regularly. I would like to look at the staff view and see if they've kept some nice features that it used to have. So if I select, oh, there it is. Man, can we not with the docking? What kind of flats we got? We got 2 flats or 1 flat here? I'm seeing 2 there. They're both B's though. We got D flats there. That's that accidental. Okay. So it looks like maybe we're in the key of F. If I do chords, will it just figure out those chords? What's it doing? I don't know how to use that yet. Display resolution 16ths. Oh, you can't do dotted? I don't want to do floating. Let's do fixed. Finger span 4, lowest fret 0. Let's try that. See what we get. Oh, I need to select things? Is that it? Can I zoom? No, zooming it doesn't work. Okay, everything was selected before. Edit, layout, there we go. Clef, treble, bass, let's just do treble. Can we do octave treble? Yeah. Display tablature, sure. Let's see what we get. Preset, guitar standard, 6-string, define. This is one of the things that I miss about Cakewalk, is being able to generate tablature for people real easily. Okay, now that's interesting. What on earth? Let's do treble and bass then. We can't display track? Okay, that's interesting. It'll only do that if you only do 1 staff. You can't do 2 staffs and... What is it trying to get here? That's that 7. Well, that's going to be, by and large, useless. Why is Control A not selecting all? Okay, let's see here. What kind of neat stuff does it have? Show hide fret pane. Oh yeah, there's that. Man, it's been a while. It's so long since I messed with this. There's just so many notes happening here that it has no idea how to accomplish what it's doing. 7, 15, 18, 18. I think that's what he's trying to do here. But that is bizarre. There's that F. Okay, so this is going to be easier if I just G with a G minor 7. Sound like an E flat 7. I'm going to maybe substitute some of those. So we got G minor 7 to start. Okay, so let's start here at this section. A. It's definitely D7. Sounds like I could look these chords up, but I'm not going to. It's very Charlie Brown. They're going to be an A odd. suppose I could maybe point this down here. I don't know how useful that is. There's an A in there somewhere. Okay, so we've got G minor. What's that A? It's just A minor 7, I think. That's interesting. It goes to A, but it's got a D over A? Pull this guy up and over closer to me here. So we got G minor. Where is my vocal track? Maybe listen to that while we're doing this.
Drink up, baby, and stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now. Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay and drive them away. The image is stuck in your head.
Okay. I think, that might just be B major 7 with the A on the bottom of it. B flat major 7, sorry.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make.
Yeah, that might. I wonder if I can mess this up real good. We're in 6/8.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but
Is it supposed to have a D there? Let's see. Where does the bass come in? Did I delete the bass track? I think I deleted the bass track. I don't need it. And this track here, man, there's just so much going on here. Let's see if we can confirm some things, though. If we look at measure 6, what notes have we got there? We got Fs, B flats, Ds, and Gs. So that is G minor 7 all day long.
drink up, baby.
Wow, that doesn't sound like what I'm hearing, though.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Stay up all night. Stay up all night with
That F, that's what's giving us our E flat 7, which is that G minor 7 going to that minor 6 as a 7th chord, which I believe it's a tritone sub for the 5 of 2, or 5 of 5, sorry. Oh, play.
stay up all night with the things you can do. Things you can do.
That note, I believe, is extra. What do we got here? We got B flat in the bottom, B flat, D, F is B flat major all day long. Is there an A natural in here? So just B flat major. I'm looking for that A natural. It seems like it should have a 7.
Things you can do. You won't. Things you can do. You things you can do. You won't, but
What do we got here? Yeah, that is a D minor. Got F naturals. D minor over A. Yeah, so that A. That's the one I was calling it B flat major 7 with the A on the bottom. Which, if you leave out all of the B flats, is just D minor. Okay.
But you might, the potential you'll be, that you'll never see, the promises you'll.
Okay, measure 12, we gotta look at that. Okay, so we got G minor 7 going up. From G minor 7, we go up to E flat 7. And we're down to B flat major, just plain. And then we have D minor over A. Okay. And then the second time, we get to this. We have our B flat, and then we have
Promises you'll.
F sharp A, D major. Is there a C in there? Looking for a C. That's just a B flat D. I'm gonna guess it's a D7. Even though he doesn't have a C in there. This is E flat major? Yeah. G, B flat. Yep. Okay.
With me
Then we repeat that.
forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay and drive them away. The image is stuck in your head. The people you've been before that you.
Okay, so now we got to get the. Okay, so that's our A section. Now we got to get our B section down. Let's see what we got here.
People you've been.
4, 5, but it's not 5. That's our E flat again. And it goes down to there, but is it... What's our chord there? Oh no, he goes up to the F, A, C. So, okay, so it is just... It sounds like 4, 5. Let's see where it resolves. What note is that? C? We got FACs. Yeah, so we just got... I probably won't parallel them. 7 seems right there. Where do we resolve though? To G, D, B flat, to G minor. Okay, so we're going that way. Oh, but it doesn't stay there. We drop that down to an F. This is just G minor 7 over F, it looks like. What's this though? What are these guys? That's more G's. He's just kind of alternating, doing some weird patterns. Interesting look into the mind of Shale Riley as far as his arranging. So it's all the same chord. He's just not playing all of the notes all the time. He's kind of, instead of block chording, he's shifting around the keyboard. Oh, that's a new chord. So we got this E flat, F, then G. Now, when you take a G minor 7 like that, this is another change that happens. When we drop the bass down, it just becomes a B flat major with the 5 in the bass with the F down there. So we're going, and that's why you can take that and it just sounds completely natural to have that note there. Okay, so it went E flat, F, G minor 7, and we'll call it B flat over F so that I don't do anything dumb with it. Or maybe I will do something dumb with it. I haven't decided yet. Oh, now that is interesting. What happened there? Which note is out of place? Is it U? F sharp. So we're G minor with the F sharp. That is interesting. So we get the G, we've got F sharp in the bass even too. So here we resolve to the F, then we have, oh wait, what do we got? F sharp, then we have another F sharp. So that's for real with the B flat. Let me, 1 second here. Let's, look here at this. Let's get that guy focused in for you a little bit. Ooh, too small. There's the other camera. There, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so we get F sharps in the bass, B flats, G's, and E flats. So F sharp, B flat, E naturals? No, E flats. Okay. Then G and another B flat. I'm not sure what he's getting at there. Let's. You've been before that you don't want. How am I gonna wrap my head around that? You've been before that you. You've been before that you don't want. Those F sharps that. If those were G's, let's look at this. We've got. We got a B flat up here. We have an E flat. So the B flat and the E flat. That makes sense in the. But here. We don't want an F natural there. Man, it's like an E flat 9 with the 9 in the bass. What else could we call that? It's got an F sharp. We get that B flat is actually an A sharp acting as the third. Then this E flat here is the 6. Then we hear it again. So it's, I guess it's just an F sharp 6, which you would usually voice more like that. And we could, that makes sense as just E flat minor with the, I guess, the G flat in the bass. I guess that's what it is, because the next chord in the cycle should be an E flat major. So this is just an E flat minor, but with the F in the bass. So I'm going to call it an F sharp 6 for my own sanity. But boy, that is a wicked chord change right there. And then he sings the D over the top of it. No, it's a new chord. Wow, what is this? Okay, so the bass line, that's the reason for this. So it can go down to F and then down to E natural. Oh gosh, down to E natural? Really? F, F. Is this just a, oh man, B flat G? Really? You know, if I ignore the bass here, I get E flat, G, B flat, which is just E flat major again. But for some reason the bass is doing, yeah. Okay, I think what's happened here is I have overthought this, and it's really just an E flat again over F sharp for no clear reason other than to make the bass line walk down. And what's this? Is this going to be these three notes we get? Those are still an E flat chord. We got the G, the B flat, and the E flat, and then the G, then the B flat, and then the E flat. Yeah, that's just an E flat chord with an F sharp in the bass for the whole measure. And then what's our next chord with the E naturals in the bass? It's the same? No. Yeah, I mean, those are the same. Except now we've got F naturals here. What on earth is this supposed to be? B flat, E flat, G flat. I mean, that's E flat major all day long with an E in the bass. And then it sits on the E. Then we stay B flat, G, E flat again. But we've got E's in the bass. Why? Okay, so the rest of the measure is the same. What do we get on this next measure? The first cycle, it was a G minor 7. G, B flat, G, E flat. So we're back at E flat major again. But with E flat in the bass, and we stay on it.
Push and they shove, it won't.
No, okay.
Push and they shove.
What is there are some things in there that should not be repeated in front of children. What's going on here?
Push and they shove, push and they shove.
This is E flat going to F.
Push and they shove, it won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still. Drink up.
And then it starts over. Oh man, what a weird set of changes. Okay, let me get out of this and just look and see what we got.
Push and they shove.
There, yeah.
Bend to your people. You've been before that you don't want around anymore.
So yeah, it's got an E flat over that whole section there.
People, you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove, it won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still. Drink up.
Is it to that F sharp there? That E diminished is the only one I like, or E flat diminished. Or no, I guess it is E diminished. With an F sharp, yeah, we can go from E flat. Yeah, okay. I gotta restart writing this whole thing down. So it's E flat, F, two, and a G minor. Over F. 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm going to call it that.
People, you've been before that you don't want around.
I really don't understand what happened in that. You know what I want to do? Well, let's add categorized. Let's add a velvet. synth. Default setting is fine. And then let's take this whole thing here and let's just put, oh goodness, let's just put that on that velvet synth, I think. Right. First, I'm gonna have to take a trip upstairs for a second. Okay. It's going to be one of them long streams, I can tell. Okay, so I've got a velvet synth here now. Let's take these strums, drag them down there, and kind of adjust. Let's see. It's probably going to be real loud. Right, so it's just that. There it is.
The people you've been before that you don't want around. People you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't bend to your will.
Man, that is just... Okay, so what I would like to do now, check this out. We're going to duplicate that track just so I have a copy of this. Actually, you know, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to copy. I'm going to paste it right back where it came from. And we'll just keep that muted. But this velvet synth here is going to be our...
Forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say and I'll make you okay, and drive them away. The image is stuck in your head. The people you've been before, that you've been before.
So what I want to do now... all of these little tiny notes. I just want the... downbeats. The other ones are just too distracting. And I could just stop looking at them, but no. Why does Alt... Yeah, it's doing it. Okay.
You've been before that you...
So it starts at 22. Boom, boom.
People you've been before that you don't want around anymore.
One, two, three, four, five. It's like it's an odd length cycle as well. It's not just a 4-bar or 8-bar thing. It carries on a bit.
Bend to your will.
Stop guitar. I'll bet you these two here. No. I should have zoomed in a little. Okay, good enough. Oh wait, yeah, you can just right click. Oh, no, I don't want to lose that one though. Those are actually the right notes.
Bend to your will. I'll keep them still.
This will make things a little easier.
I'll keep them still. Drink up, babe.
Okay, and then we're back. Okay, so I would like to split those. Oh, man. Everything... it's weird when you go from one DAW to another. What I notice in Cakewalk is everything is much blockier. In Cubase, everything is very free form, sort of. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just like the way you do things, if you were to describe what you're doing, you would describe it in almost the exact same way a lot of times, but the actual physical feeling of doing the thing is very different. So I'm still kind of coming to grips with that. Now, do we just right click? Split. At, okay. 2201, okay. So that split it there. And then we want to split it again. Okay, so it's treating split not like a knife, but like a function. Okay. Split at 30. Okay, so we can see these as different sections now. That's what I really wanted to do.
People you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't
Perfect.
bend to
There we go.
your will. I'll keep them still.
So this is an interesting thing that Cakewalk does, is it doesn't matter if you're inside a clip. It shows you the whole track. One thing that will frustrate you if you pick up Cubase, I'm not playing guitar anymore. Actually, you know what, let's leave that on the guitar. There we go. And we'll just, we'll switch to that so you can see me talking at you. What was I saying? Oh, in Cubase, you're only editing what's in the clip, and it'll fade out anything outside the clip. Now, there's something else that I want to do here real quick, because this is kind of messing with my head a little bit as well. But in Cubase, and in a lot of DAWs, when you double click a clip to get to the piano roll, they will sensibly take you to the piano roll. That makes sense to do. But a lot of them will only open up that clip. And Cakewalk opens the whole track. Now, the good thing is you can go from clip to clip, and when you get used to that and you go to another one, it's irritating to have to close the piano view and reopen it to get to another clip. So that's why Cakewalk does it that way. But when you're used to it in the other workflows, you get used to not like being able to focus. You get used to being able to see just one clip and not having this other stuff on the sides of it while you're in there. Something I'm going to do is I'm going to change the theme. I'm going to go to let's go with tungsten. It's got a lot of orange in it, but yeah, those colors are okay. You know what? Let's go with that one. Well, I don't love that much more. Okay, that's nice. I can see that. At some point, I'm gonna have to customize all of this. I do really, really like that Cakewalk lets you customize all this. Most DAWs have some level of this. You know what? I think I'm gonna have the best luck with that. We'll go to. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Maybe not. We'll go back. Oh man. No, I'm just wasting time accomplishing nothing. Mercury's the lighter color one. Let's go with that for now. Okay. Good enough. Good enough to get stuff done anyway. It was bothering me, like when the notes are all black, the only way you can tell which ones are selected is by seeing which ones have the velocity. With different colored notes, that's a little bit easier. I can see which ones are selected by them changing color. Okay, so measure 22 is where this happens. So we've got our E flat, F, G minor over F. Straightforward.
People you've been before that you don't want around.
So if we look here, we've got same chords. We've just got this weird bass line. But it looks like it does the same. At 22, we go E, F, G minor, and that is F, D, B flat, F, D, definitely. Can you send me a track that you made today? You could, but I'm not sure what you want me to do with it. Right now I'm just fumbling around working on this cover here. But let's see here. And so, yeah, he's staying on the same chord that time. Yeah, you are welcome to send us stuff, and I will try to get back to you. If you want to email us, let me send you that. That is how you can get a hold of us. And one of us would be happy to help out if we can. Okay, so we got E flat, and he just sits on this chord, just changing the bass line around. So that's for this 2-bar cycle. And I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Because he sits with the F sharp on the bottom. It's really weird. I don't know if I like it. So we got E flat over F sharp over F over E natural. B flat, G, E flat. Yeah, so it's this B flat, E flat, G. That's just a really weird. Even if you do it up there, if we do this E flat, like that F, I thought it was F sharp 6. That's weird, man.
Don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't bend to your will. Push and they shove.
Over F, over E, over E. So that last one. I may just. That minor 7 flat 5 almost works there. So I'm going to have some fun with that when I start playing under it.
Push and they shove and won't bend to your will.
Okay, so that's more expected E flat F sharp. No, not again. F natural, yeah. Surely it doesn't do that again. E flat, F, and then do we get G minor next? Sure looks that way. Okay. And then we get the weird chords that are. So if we look at the 4th cycle, that might tell us more about that 2nd cycle. And this one, it just stays on G minor. It looks like, yeah, it doesn't change to the B flat.
Still, drink up, babe.
Oh no.
I'll keep them still.
I'm in the wrong place.
Push and they shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep.
It stays E flat, E flat. E flat. Okay, so that's basically like what the other one did. Okay.
Push and they shove and won't bend to your will.
E flat. E flat again.
Keep them still.
What are you? You're a good chord. So that one we get the F sharp minor 7. No? We got E flat, B flat, G flat. Okay, so F sharp is really a G flat in this case. So we've got
Still.
what did I read wrong there?
Still.
E flat minor. Okay. That doesn't happen on the... Okay, so let's look at all four of those cycles. See what we got. We'll start a measure early so I can play along here.
The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still.
Okay, that third cycle through is awful, and I got to do something with it.
Any push and they shove and won't bend to your will. Don't want around anymore. Don't want around anymore. Don't want around.
Such a weird choice that... And yet there it is. So we got G naturals, E flats, E flat, G, B flat. Just weird bass notes. It's with the B flat and the bass, so we get this. I think what I'm going to do there is I'm going to play an E flat, E flat, D7, G minor, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Let's see, yeah, so I'm gonna play. Man, I should have just harmonized it from the get-go. It would have saved me time. So I'm going to do an E flat to a D7 to a G minor 7 to an F sharp diminished 7. That's going to work better. Because that gives us this now. The first time through. Oops. So first cycle, E, F, maybe not that diminished. Let's see here. Let's mute the strums and we'll get some drums. So those which ones are actually making sound? That one. Okay. And let's did I delete the drum track? I did. Let's just turn the metronome on so I'm not lost. How do I do that? It's in here somewhere. Oh man. That's metronome settings. Oh, I see. You just got to turn it on and play back. Oh, there's got to be a hotkey for that I don't know. Okay, it's that. There we go. Metronome during playback. Perfect. The more I do this, the smoother things will get. They are not smooth right now. Okay, so let's get a measure ahead. D minor he's got in there may become a D major. I'm definitely going to reharmonize this, at least some. If nothing else, I'm adding fancier chords. Okay, so I like this. And it's supposed to go to F. So we get... Let's see the melody here. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. So okay, so we've got that D in the melody. Down to the C, and that's why it works over the F chord. Okay, so D. The D7 works because it's got the C. It just harmonizes with the opposite note in the melody. Now right there. What gets us back into B flat 7 would do it, but I don't want that. That's a terrible idea. If we do this E flat here. I'm going to loop this guy here. Just for the first half of it. That's the whole thing. Just do those 4. Let's see what we get here. I wonder if C minor, because E flat, C minor, but it doesn't, you know what? It feels like that's 6, 7, 1 in G minor. So instead of the 6, I could use the 3. And instead of the 7, minor 7 flat 5. So we're in G minor. I could use, instead of the 6, let's see what we get here. Let's just play around.
You've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't
That's interesting.
want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want.
That B, we could resolve that.
The people
5.
you've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want.
Fully diminished might be too much, maybe. No, maybe not. That might work. So the first one,
People you've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want around.
that D7 really does work there, but
The people you've been before that you don't
maybe the B flat then the G.
want
might do
around anymore. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. The people you've been before that you
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna, yeah. So the first time through that E flat F G, just to respect the original progression. And the B flat over F, which is, then we'll do E flat, D7 to get the F sharp in there. And then B flat. Then we'll do the third time simple, just E flat, F, G minor, 7, and then we'll do the last one. Does E flat, E flat, E flat minor twice. E flat, E flat minor, E flat minor. Okay. And I think this whole song just goes through the verse and the chorus twice. This may be all of it. Let's see here. So this chorus is gonna go like this. Let's turn on the guitar cam there. We'll come back and play it here. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom out. Let's turn off the loop.
Drink up, baby, look at the stars. I'll kiss you again between the bars where I'm seeing you there with your hands in the air, waiting to finally be calm. Drink up one more time and I'll make you mine, keep you apart deep in my heart, separate from the rest, where I like you the best. Keep the things you forgot, the people you've been.
I forgot to write a chord down.
That you don't want around anymore. They push and they shove and won't bend to your will. I'll keep them still.
All right. So let's now let's come back to the beginning of the song. That's not the button that does that. Okay. Okay, there's the drums. I didn't delete them, but it doesn't matter. So what I need to do now is add insert audio track. There's got to be a better way to do that. Insert multiple tracks. Main destination, good. Yeah, if I need a bus, I'll make a bus. Okay. Let's just make 4 audio tracks, and it doesn't. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be mono. It doesn't show 2. Check. Cool. So my mic is not going into Cakewalk, so that's good. It would be unfortunate if it did. Oh, hey. Ty has uploaded some new vocals for this song, which I may download after I do what I'm going to do here. To let them know what's going on. Oh, goodness gracious. If you're ready to do, you can. Oh, yeah. We have our noblesse oblige, which I'll talk about in a little bit. In fact, maybe we do that. We'll do that at the end. If anybody here is watching and does not know what's going on, I am Ailsean from the Grammar Club, and if you look for the Grammar Club on Facebook, Twitch, or our Patreon, just search for the Grammar Club and you will find us. We make music for nerds. You can like it if you're not a nerd too, but we are. Every single week we put out songs. This month we're doing a pledge drive. We are putting out a song we're putting out something every single day this month. So let's get that. I've got one of my Stormtrooper picks here. So what I would like to do here is let's look at this. Let's go ahead and get this pane back over here. And it will let us see everything going on here. Right, so I can monitor the input volume. That seems pretty solid right there. I'm going to strum this kind of hard. I am recording through a tube amp. It is sitting over there. So that's the sound you're going to hear. It's coming out of that amp. But it's coming out of a simulated mic output as opposed to coming out of the speaker. So I can do this without making a lot of racket. Let's see here. Okay, it does it twice. I would like very much to not be hearing that right now. Okay, back down to the guitar track. See, all of this stuff, as you get used to using different software, you start to find quicker ways to do things. Minimize those guys there. That's better. And this is a very, very dry sound that I'm using because I'll add reverb and stuff later. I don't want that in there right now. Okay. I did something very dumb. E flat 7, B flat, D minor over A. Same. B flat, D7, E flat. And it does that a couple times. Okay, so let's just play through this and kind of noodle around. I think I'm going to do like 3 or 4 guitars.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you can do. You won't, but you might.
I wrote the wrong thing down. No, B flat. Oh yeah, but okay. I see what I did that was dumb. Okay, so if you were watching up to this point, this was me, sort of the process of me working out how to play a song. I'm thinking I should split this when I save this to video. I'll probably split it right here, and then do a part 2, which should progress much more quickly, because so far it's been 2 hours. I wasted all that time learning how to play the song because it had hard chord changes, and I was not on the top of my game there. So let's see what we can do now as far as knocking out a quick arrangement without taking another 2 hours to do it. So we'll see if we can do that. So assuming I'm splitting the video, I am Ailsean from the Grammar Club, and I will see you later. And I'm still Ailsean from the Grammar